Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. After run, now throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, he missed it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bickley. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The sweet feet buy a little time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Bickley. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the inside. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The run from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He's going to run it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. To the air, it's Bickley. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Finds his man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Dropping back, it's Bickley. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibbs. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the move to his left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, the coach is going...
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you've got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Bickley. They're trying to get to him. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
They'll run it from the gun. The Mountaineers will move the sticks.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. To throw, it's Bickley. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field. Here's this offense with a fresh set of down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve. Their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Now they'll run it to the right here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking for an open area to his left. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.